Godzilla 1954 tells the story of Japan as their ships are mysteriously being destroyed and never heard from again. But they soon realize it's not an enemy country they're worrying about. It's a giant sea monster. And it's easily the best movie out of the franchise. Like, come on. Before all the campy Godzilla movies where he meets a robot, they high five, shake hands, whatever they did, there was this movie, which was a message about atomic warfare. Everything about this, the symbolism, Godzilla itself, everything about this, the dark tone of the entire movie, really is what made this such a classic. But then America decided, hey, let's change all of that and remove half the dark stuff from this movie and made just a giant monster movie. But Godzilla, or GOJIRA, however you want to say it, I'm just going to call it Godzilla because I cannot pronounce it correctly, as some people have told me. This movie is more than just a monster movie. It's trying to show the horrors of nuclear warfare, like what happened with Hiroshima. I mean, Godzilla's footsteps itself are explosions for the atomic bomb. Everything about this movie is just great. The acting was great. Facts about it. Facts like dinosaurs from our paleontologists, and they could be iffy, but it doesn't matter. That's not what you're here to focus on. You're not here to focus on the monster or the destruction. It's just those dark undertones. That's what made this movie such a classic. Even the dark ending of about humanity and all that. And I remember that from every time someone brings up the original 1954, I have to bring up the ending, because that ending also made this movie a classic for me. But let's move away from the dark undertones and move on to what I actually think about the movie besides the dark undertones. I loved it. It's more than just a giant monster movie, and it's what really got me into the Godzilla franchise. Okay, that's a lie. As a kid, I hate to admit this, but as a kid, I saw the 1998 Godzilla movie, and I just fell in love with Godzilla after that because of the 1998 movie. So I have to thank the 1998 movie for me getting to the Godzilla franchise, but we'll get to that soon enough. But this movie itself, it's a great movie to watch. It's not popcorn entertainment like some Godzilla movies will be, but it's worth a watch. Like, you're following these characters as they slowly realize that there's a giant monster slowly heading to Tokyo, going to destroy everything they care about. And seeing what they have to do in order to do this, that's what I liked about this movie. But Godzilla itself, that roar, that classic roar, the classic design, the black and white instead, well, they didn't have a choice of that, but the entire movie, the entire look, the cinematography, it was absolutely great in my opinion. Godzilla's first appearance with the googly eyes and the puppet, not so much. But everything else about this movie, it just made it a classic for me. And this is actually the second Godzilla movie I've watched, and I haven't been able to stop watching Godzilla movies ever since this movie. And so, I will give Godzilla 1954, or GOJIRA, 5 stars out of 5. I know, I've been away for a long time, and I'm finally able to start the summer of Godzilla. So, until next week, guys, I will see you later.